Hey, it's me, and today I have a whole bunch of cool Five Below stuff to show you. Well, it's not that cool, but whatever. It's mostly stuff I needed, and it's not a lot, so don't pressure me if it's not what you thought it was. So basically, I got this garbage can for like $5. I've been needing one. I did that again. I've been needing one, so I decided to get one. It's all gray. Literally, the whole thing's gray. There's no color to it. And it's one of those spinning lids so that it's very easy to put garbage in from both sides. And water's not one of them. I just happen to have water in there. And I'm using the garbage can to show you the stuff for this haul out of. So I got 7 Sharpie permanent markers. They're different colors and double-sided, and I think they're like fine and like thick point too. So it comes with 2 bonus markers, silver and black. And I have this for $2.25. I got one of these hair scrunchies, and it's not like a hair tie, but I got this because I felt that I needed it for like when I put my hair in a bun and stuff. So that was that. Fell again, but whatever. So I'm gonna test out these Sharpies with you today, and they were $5 for these 9 Sharpies. Took me a second. It's been a long summer, so I'm gonna test each one with you, and I'll show you what I'm going to be customizing. And the thing I'm customizing is from Five Below too, so yay! So I probably will use these for school. So I'm gonna arrange them in like color order, which they're already in. That's surprising. So I have a piece of paper, and on top of my sketchbook, I'm gonna test this pink one. They're fine point, so I thought they were double-sided, but they're actually fine point, which I'm fine with too. It says fine point. Same on both sides. Pretty much pink. So I'm going to use this black one and just put marker testing on my page because I always feel like labeling things. So here is our first one. It's pink. Fine point. Okay, so hold on. The silver one dropped on the ground. Okay, so this is what pink looks like. Now, the camera setting may look very like weird for the colors, so if that happens, I'm sorry in advance. Okay, so we're gonna put silver. Silver is slightly lighter than any other silver I've used. It's actually pretty thick compared to the pink. So here is silver. Now that was not in color order. I just was waiting to do the silver. Now this was supposed to be after pink. So this is, I guess, like maroon. I don't know. I'm gonna put maroon. It's definitely not magenta. Oh, you know what? That pink is probably magenta. Oh well, whatever you want to call it. So, did I get marker on my shirt? No, I didn't get marker on my shirt. Sorry. here is maroon. And this is the green one next. So we're gonna put like lime green because it's pretty lime looking, so. And I think that one is a little thin compared to the others. Here is green. And this is probably one of my favorites. It's basically just a light blue or like a normal blue, depending on what you want to call it. I just love blue, so that could be why. There is close-up of light blue, and here is, I guess, like dark blue, you can call it. Oh yeah, that's definitely dark blue. So the colors on the caps may look a lot different than the actual colors. That's why I'm testing it for you, just in case you happen to go buy this yourself. I just want to show you what they look like. So that's a dark blue, close up. And now we're going to do black, even that you probably know what black looks like if you've ever heard of a Sharpie. It's just a nice, original, crisp looking black color. Here it is. Close up of that. And here is my fine marker testing from Five Below. Now, let me show you what I'm going to be doing today. So, this video might be a little bit longer, which happens to be how all my videos are ending up to be. So, I already have the plan in my head of what I'm doing. I'm going to be using those Sharpies that I just had showed you on. I've been waiting to get one of these because I used to have one, a basketball. It's just a normal NBA type of basketball, not signed by anyone, just random basketball, cheap, nice basketball. And I have my paint here, and I'm gonna be painting it black. Yes, black. I don't think I will have enough black, so I also have a backup thicker Sharpie just in case I run out of black for my paint and then I have to use Sharpies. I might actually run out of that Sharpie too, so that's why I have backup. I always like to have backup because if I don't, I tend to mess up a lot of things. Let me just do a little paintbrush hack here. Yes, I'm cutting my paintbrush, giving it a little trim haircut. I have to separate the little bits and pieces of it. Okay. That was my little tip. Here's my paintbrush. It's very messy if you notice. I have silver paint too. I have a lot of pretty nice paints. I have glue. Now, the thing with this glue is that, oh, well, it's still alive. It's still alive. I need to test that sometimes. Oh my god. Yep, there's a lot of dried up glue in there. Let me just attempt to widen the tip. Now, I don't usually do voiceovers, and a lot of people like to do voiceovers. I just don't, because most of the time I will forget what I'm doing in the process of the video I had filmed. So that's a big if for that. That's all dried glue right there, so this should be pretty good. Oh, more dried glue. That's great. A ring of dried glue. And if you hear that, that's my siblings out there just talking around out there. So if you hear anything, that's how it is. So I have black and stuff. Okay. I'm gonna look for any more brushes just to show you what I have. Oh, I have more black paint. Okay. I have a lot of things that I haven't painted yet. So at some point I might make a video on painting things that I've had for so long and end up not getting around to. So I would prep your workspace when you're painting this because this will roll away. And I am just getting like 5 pieces of paper, maybe more, out of this sketchbook I've had from when I was like 7. I think I've had it. Yeah, so the toy in the background, that's if you can hear it, because I definitely can. That's my brother. He's 3. I had to remember for a second. Sorry, guys, who love people's birthdays. He's playing with some dinosaur toy, so you know that's just how it is. So sorry about that. Yeah, I think I have a very nice workspace down now. That's the glue. You know what that is in the frame? Too much. That's in the frame. Just way too much. Yes, I'm filming on my tablet because that's what I've been doing and it seems to be working. So I'll just keep that going. Where is that basketball? Here it is. Basketball. That's what you're gonna need. This is gonna be off to the side, but it's a giant basketball. That's why it's going to be off to the side. Okay, so what we're gonna start by doing is we're going to put paint. That is not even close to enough. That's more like it. Okay, so I have more liquefied paint, and more, like, I guess, thicker paint to put on here because that seems to be good. Because if I run out of one paint, I always have backup for this project. Now, I don't usually like to use acrylic paint. For most stuff, I like to use like thinner, like, I guess watercolors for some things, but I use acrylic paint on, you'll see the canvas right there at the end of my paintbrush. I'm pointing to it right there and right there. That was acrylics. And then if I move over, that was acrylics. And if I tilt back, that right there was acrylics. Now, if you don't recognize that, that's a sun and moon painting. That's a Dream painting. That's a Spider-Man logo painting. And that's a Black Widow painting. I am obsessed with Marvel. Now, most people, like, on basketballs, like to, like, bedazzle the type of basketball, but I like to usually just paint on what I feel like doing, because Marvel is like my passion. I love Marvel so much, but I don't usually make my whole attire and everything about it. I still want to, but I don't, because I really feel like I shouldn't. I mean, express yourself. I know, and you may be thinking, well, why don't you just do what you want to? But for some things, you have to have, like, uniforms and do many things. Like, I'm in Girl Scouts, so I have a uniform. For camp, I have a uniform. So a uniform comes into play with a lot of this. So I'm going to be painting 2 sections on this and decorate them with marker. I'm not going to be painting a whole basketball. I know you are probably upset about that, but I probably will never have enough paint for it. So, and this is a pretty giant basketball, so I really want to paint one day, one of these days, but it seems like it's not the thing to get around to. Okay, so I officially ran out of my first dose, I guess, of black paint, which I didn't even use a lot, and I got this much done without even using a lot, so please stay. Okay, so I'm going, satisfying sounds, part 1. Basically, I'm going to paint more black paint on this, and I'm not gonna do a part 2, even though this has exceeded 14 minutes of filming. I'm not gonna do a part 2 until I'm finished with this one section. So, leave your thoughts in the comments on any filming tips, what my next concept of my topic and video should be in my next video, and just overall, if you like basketball, if you're a big fan of it, if you think I should do more painting like this, not painting basketballs, but like painting on paper, canvases, drawing, tutorials, stuff like that, because I love all that type of stuff. And I will see you in part 2. Bye!